It's almost a guarantee that at one point or another, you've been at a family gathering and thought to yourself, dude, why is my family so weird? But after seeing these odd families, yours will start to look kinda normal. Kinda. Hey YouTube, welcome to the most amazing top 5. My name is Roya Garamani, so sit back, subscribe, and let me entertain you. Before we begin, I have a mission for you. I want you to help me get this video to 300 likes. You guys are doing such a good job so far. And I also want to know who is your craziest family member. Let's jump into our list with the top 5 weird families that actually exist. In the number 5 spot, we have the Gwads. The story of the Gwads is not a cheerful one, so get ready. At the age of 17, daughter Rafida was raped by 2 of her brothers, Fadi and Ali, and ended up pregnant. Now, instead of dealing with this like any sane person, Mother Amira encouraged Rafida to kill herself. And when her daughter refused, being the loving mother that she was, decided to do the job herself after the baby was born. All because Rafida brought shame to the family for having an out-of-wedlock kid. Because that's what's shameful here, not the fact that she raised 2 rapists. Up next in the number 4 spot are the Chawners. Emma, Samantha, Audrey, and Phil Chawner of Ramsbottom weigh a total of 83 stone, or 1,162 pounds. They claim their obesity is genetic, refuse to work, and say the 22,000 pounds, or $26,000 US they receive in benefits isn't enough to live on or live a healthy lifestyle. Daughter Emma has auditioned twice on X Factor only to be ripped apart by Simon Cowell.
It was arguably twice as bad as before, and that's the problem.
Understandably so, because the family has been evicted from their home for her painfully loud late-night singing. They did pull their act together and lost a ton of weight, but then Mother Audrey disappeared completely on the family. And you thought your family was embarrassing.
Hero, when you look inside your heart.
Moving on to the number 3 spot, we have the Kimes. Sante was a prostitute turned millionaire's wife when she married Kenneth Kimes in the 1970s. They had a son named Kenneth Jr. and taught him all of life's valuable lessons, such as insurance fraud and how to lure young girls into slavery. They ended up getting caught and going to jail for 5 years, but upon her release, Santa and Ken Jr. resumed a life of crime after the father's death, murdering an elderly woman named Irene Silverman and posing as the new owners of her home. They did get convicted for this murder, among others along the way, and Sante went to prison for 120 years, actually 5 less than her son. Next up at the number 2 spot are the Vasiliyevs. While other families on the list were busy eating or murdering, the Vasiliyevs were busy in a whole other way, if you catch my drift. This family from the 1700s is known for holding the world record of having the most kids, a staggering 69 spawn count. That's a really appropriate number there. Mr. Fyodor moved on to a second wife after his first wife's death, and even then that wasn't enough children for him and he had 18 more. The man is single-handedly responsible for our world's overpopulation. Makes you really appreciate a little thing called birth control. Finally, in the number 1 spot we have the Wessons. Marcus Wesson of California was a father, grandfather, husband, and uncle, all at the same time, all under the same roof. The man had 7 kids by his daughters and nieces, and had even married 2 of his own daughters. The kids, wives, whatever they weren't allowed to have friends and were punished Walking Dead Negan style when they didn't comply. When the police finally were tipped off to what was going on in the Wesson home, Marcus Wesson killed all 9 people in the house. Needless to say, Marcus was sentenced to death. Too bad they couldn't kill him 9 times over. So there you have it, the top 5 weird families that actually exist. My name is Roya Garamani, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.